Well, hello guys, welcome back. So we're trying something so that the camera doesn't look too blurry. You guys can let us know how you feel. I'm actually a little uncomfortable. But basically, nerd talk. Zoom on these cameras is artificial. When you artificially zoom something, you're blowing it up, like you blow up a picture. I know you guys probably know this, but that's why it's super blurry when it's in tighter. I like a tighter shot, but the only thing I could do is try to mount this on a tripod somehow. I have like 80 tripods. And somehow try to set a tripod up on my desk. This is a challenge because these damn things are big. I don't have a cute little tiny one. I I do, but it won't fit. I do, but it won't fit. That's it. And, try to have it on the desk in front of me. But then that means moving stuff, and we all know I'm too lazy to do that every day. So I'm just keeping it real with you guys. We're getting Asmodeus tail wags. Long story short, I had someone come onto the channel last night, and it was on older stuff, so I don't think you people encountered this person. I'm sorry if you did. And basically, they wanted to put their boots up on the desk and take over. And you guys know I have Loki as a patron, but I also have the old man as a patron. And it, I could feel as I started to read this wall of text, because it was a huge, huge wall of text. Instant migraine started. In fact, I just took something because I think this person's, they didn't send me a migraine or anything, but just reading that wall of verbiage gave me a migraine. I went from Loki's person in one sentence to by 2 or 3 sentences later, the Odin's person came out, and I could tell I had the look the old man gets on his face whenever you are trying to do anything on my face, that this is some bullshit here look, and you're not going to get away with this look. But I kept reading, and you could feel the old man's energy, and I could feel just like this is exactly how the old man would respond. I really have spent a lot of time with him, and I'm just like reading it like, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I don't look nearly as mean as him, so it's wasted when I try. But it was something else. A dread disaster is about to befall me. So you guys know I'm about to die or explode or vote Republican. I got damn shade. And, or they can tell me my great flaw. They're not flaws, they're features. So so yeah. And then they were whining that nobody likes them, and I'm like, well, I could tell you at least 2 reasons why. I just shut them down. And I smiled at Odin. I said, sometimes when you're older, you run into the younger version of you. You really do. And I'm like, now I see what people didn't like me when I was younger. I was a really terrible person, wasn't I? And he's like, sometimes when you're young, you think you're fucking perfect and you know everything and everything should be done your way. There are people of all ages like that, but I was like, yeah, that's not happening here. So I gave them a courteous reply, which I didn't owe them. But they kept going on and on and on and on and on. And I said, really, you sound like an Odin's person. They did. The being glorious high opinion, being very in love with themselves, strutting about saying how perfect they are, those are all Odin's people traits. I didn't say good Odin's people traits, but those are traits that Odin's people have. I've seen a few obnoxious people do it with Loki, but then once they actually start working with Loki, they wash out because he ain't gonna tolerate that bullshit. And I gave them a friendly warning. I said, one, you sound like the old man. And I said, two, that being that in love with yourself ain't gonna work with Loki and ain't gonna work with the old man. And I don't think they were really serious. They could have been drunk off their ass for all I know. They were comparing themselves to Gandalf. I'm like, that's the old man. They comparing themselves to Hiddleston's Loki, and I'm like, that's the old man. That's the old man. Go listen to Dr. Jackson Crawford. This isn't my idea. That's the old man. A lying son of a bitch that'll stab you because it's fun. That's Odin. That's who you want to serve. And some people are backing up and going, wait, what? Yeah, that's Odin. Loki's amused by the Tom Hiddleston character, but that's really nothing about Loki. Um, Loki doesn't have that chip on his shoulder. Well, Odin's the one with a chip on his shoulder and a bad attitude, and complaining about the women that wouldn't be with him and how he wanders around the earth and people wouldn't let him come in and everything else. You want bad attitude, sulky, bitter, and mad at the world? You want Odin. You know, if you want someone that will fall into that, oh, nobody loves me, you know, I don't know why people hate me, and have an affinity for storms and darkness and being angry all the time, that's the old man. I can't like usually once he gets obsessed with people and he decides they're theirs, his temperament becomes somewhat better, but he's still a grouchy old son of a bitch that you'll very much regret serving on a daily basis. I got, oh. So, you know, the old man's a bastard. It's why a lot of people don't like him, and anytime he comes up on the channel, people get awful quiet, and I don't blame them. Ooh, is my cap starting to, like, strobe? Oh my gosh, guys, I am sorry. Is that any better? I'm sorry, guys. I don't want to make you guys have some kind of seizure, but, you know, that's the thing. The old man is a bastard, and he's mean, and he's nasty, and it's just, I don't know. This person, I could tell they were destined to serve the old man if they're going to serve anyone. They are not destined to serve Loki. There's no part of Loki. He can be bitchy. He can be. He can be bitchy, and every so often he's a rat bastard. But there's usually something behind it for you. Odin is just a mean son of a bitch. So I can. So yeah, so we dealt with that, and then we got up and feeling kind of down because it's always fucking raining here. There's never any sun, or if there is, it's either fucking too hot to go out unless you want to die, or too fucking cold to go out unless you want to die. It's the weather here hates people. So you're kind of going cuckoo puffs crazy because most of us are gonna be home tomorrow. I know half of the country is gonna go do what it wants, and the other half of the country is gonna be home nibbling our Pop Tarts or whatever we end up making and, doing our own thing. I don't know if I said this attempt, but Loki wants pizza. And he's been begging and whining, and we have, in our defense, tried to order it since the weekend. He's down to supposedly delivering Tuesday through Saturday, but I know I've called on Fridays and Saturdays and he hasn't had delivery, and he says try Monday. So I don't think he has delivery. I think he's putting me off, hoping I stop calling. But, look, he's whining for pizza. And I said, hey, buddy, if we order pizza today, guess what we're having for Thanksgiving? Pizza. I said, why would I cook on top of, having pizza in the fridge? So we have to have a little meeting today. He would like pizza. I would like pizza too. I honestly won't care. I had planned to cook. We have those completes. I had planned to cook like some turkey and some chicken, everything, do it up fancy. And if you worked in a kitchen, you can make those things pretty good. Okay, free recipe. Take your completes, put it in your whatever bowl you put it, pot, pan, whatever you put it in, your favorite to cook in the oven. Put it in a 350 oven for about 20 minutes, but you're going to have put your spices and your butter and everything in there. You can cover it or not as you like. I always cover it so I don't have to clean my oven afterwards. And it tastes a hell of a lot better than 1 minute in the microwave because you stirred up your potatoes, you put a little butter in there, put some spices in there so they taste like something. You might have added some spices to your gravy or your meat or something, make it taste better. They can taste better. They're just, they're mass marketed and they taste like they taste like. So unless you're in love with the taste, then go ahead, microwave it by all means. I got bleh back here. He doesn't like it. Some days I'm lazy to microwave them and he's like, bleh. So yeah, we're having a good one. The demons came back and, we're trying to get everyone settled, and I had someone comment too, and they commented on a demon video, and I misunderstood them because communication's gone haywire for everybody lately. And I think they were Christian. I meant no offense, but they weren't saying anything mean to me. They were the kind of Christian that they realize their God's being portrayed as a God of love, but here's the Bible, and here's all the stuff the Bible says their God does, so they're just trying to keep it real. And for me, one, I don't take the Bible literally, and two, I would rather serve anyone else but than a God capable of that. I mean, I serve Odin, and he's crazy, but he hasn't ever tried to drown everyone on the planet, to my knowledge. Nor is he planning to set the whole planet on fire the next time either. And I'm like, man, I'm not worshiping that. Love and setting people on fire just don't go together in my mind. And I love you, but I'll set you on fire if you don't do what I want. That's not love, that's extortion. But, you do you. And look, he's back here, yeah. And, Asmodeus was wagging his tail because he liked how I shut the person down last night. I was actually making a video last night. I figured, I better sleep on it. And I was laughing hysterically, and the old man was laughing, and Asmodeus was wheezing. Loki was terrified of me. One second, guys. He's goddamn allergy. Sorry about that. And Loki was terrified of me, and the Greek gods actually fled for a while. And then they came back and they're like, I can't believe that. You're mean. And Loki's like, she's evil. Evil, I say. I didn't swear. I didn't shout. It's just, if you're going to tell me that you can tell me all my major flaws, I'm going to smile and go, oh, really? I'm going to return the favor. So I told the person everything that was wrong with them, and I did it with a smile on my face because service with a smile. Loki's like, oh God, she is evil. It was really rude. And you guys know I can't stand rude people. It was really rude. Don't be rude to me and then cry you don't know why people like you. But I'm like, yeah, this was me 20 years ago. I'd often wonder why I had no friends. Yeah, I had friends, but not like a ton of them. And I'd often been wondering why I couldn't get along with people. Now, it was like the universe answered me. Here's why you didn't get along with people. Here's you 20 years ago. Oh, it makes sense now. No wonder nobody liked me. I was half the problem, and then I couldn't figure out what people didn't like me. So, yeah. You can't go picking fights with people. You can't try to run people's lives. I'm sure this person won't change, but you can't do stuff like that and expect people to like you. Most people tell you to go to hell and stay there. Look, he's like, whoa. And, it felt good to defend my territory, defend my patch. And the person called Loki a liar. I was like, what? What did you say? Repeat that. Go ahead. Repeat it to my face. And that was it. That's really why I shut them down. I didn't give two shits what they said about me. I don't care what you say to me. I run a YouTube channel. I'm dead inside. So I got a laughter back here. But they talked about the precious little puppy prince back there, precious little fox pup back here, and I fucking lost it. I was like, okay, you're gonna talk about my god like that? I'm coming after you. So Lucky's like, yeah. Lucky's people tend to be like that. We're little foxes. We'll wag our tail and play and dance and sing, and then somebody says something mean about Loki, and then there's a fox hanging off of them, and they're like, what did I do? You talked mean about Daddy. Anyhow, you can see his teddy bear back there. We finally got them. Someone was nice enough to tell me they actually come out in October. Quite seriously, I vaguely thought of looking for Christmas stuff in October. But online, it didn't seem like they brought the Christmas stuff out until November, unless I just missed it. But I was able to get him. There are like 4 or 5 of those bears out in Walmart. And they don't pay me to do this, I swear. 4 or 5 of them out. There's a really cute girl I would have liked to get to go with him, but I'm happy we got him. That was Liberace. Well, I got him thinking of the old man because he's wearing blue, but Loki fell in love with him, so I'm pretty sure he belongs to Loki. Odin doesn't care, he likes offerings. You can offer him cute little plushy things. He has all his cute little plushies over here, but, he's pretty indulgent towards Loki, and Loki's pretty indulgent towards him. Loki's like, we can shop. So Loki tries to take care of Odin. Odin tries to take care of Loki, and then they're smacking each other's heads off the floor because something. That's working with the Norse gods. 1 second again, guys. God damn it. But yeah, he's been willing for pizza. We might get it, we might not. Mammon kind of chimed in, and he didn't think it was a great idea because he said if that guy delivers it, he's the person that believes in not wearing a mask. And I said, yeah, I know, but I believe in wearing my mask, so I'll be wearing my mask. We will be outside. He doesn't come into my house. I said it'll take 2 minutes of him delivering it. And I said, he probably, he's going to be one of those people who'll probably sell right on through. And I said, I'm not going to my friend's house tomorrow. I am staying home. I struggled with it last night. I don't know if I said this attempt or not, but I struggled with it last night. I really did. I wanted to call her and beg her to let me come. I really struggled with it, and I struggled with, wanting to go. And I know half the country is going ahead anyways, and half of us are staying at home and drinking our iced tea and being judgmental. And I got laughter and cheering back here. Seriously, I don't care. I get people wanting to go. I get people thinking they know there's a risk and still wanting to go. I get that. And I think she knew there was a risk too, and she wanted to do it. But I told her, I said, I would never forgive myself if I made you sick. If I made her sick and I killed her, I'd never forgive myself. I won't go to her house if I have a cold because she has, she's on a pacemaker and all this other stuff. She's the last person that needs people to come to her house for Thanksgiving. I get that she's lonely. I get all that, but I would never forgive myself if I gave it to her. Luckily, we have passed the weeks of, having been in the emergency room. We have passed the weeks. I don't appear to have COVID, but how would I know? And, I don't have access to a test. I don't drive. Getting on a bus and then standing in a crowd to go get a test is kind of the exact opposite of what you want to do when you're a certain age and you're overweight. And it's like, yeah, I'm not doing that. So, we will, most of us, a lot of us at least, will be home alone or home with just, our immediate family for Thanksgiving. And, to me, that's going to be fine. And I don't judge the people that are going out. People have been doing this, the whole pandemic, people have been doing this. They've been doing what they want. I have neighbors that they've had parties this whole time. They've been having fireworks lately. They have get-togethers. They drink. There are going to be people that are blessed by the gods and just going to sail right on through, defying all the laws and doing whatever they want. It's just, the rule of averages. Some people are going to be able to do that just fine. Some people are going to go to one party and get terribly ill. It's not fair, but that's life. So, I don't want to end this on a downer, but, it was something hard that, I didn't, I really didn't want to cancel with her, but I thought it was a responsible thing to do. So that's great. End the video on a downer. But, look, he's back here 1 second, please. Gosh, goddamn. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, we are going to be looking for stuff today. We are going to be getting into mischiefs. We will probably be around somewhere tomorrow. We're not telling you anything we have planned. Patrons got a hint. They got a hint. But we're not telling you anything we have planned, but we're pretty much out of time to plan anything else. And unfortunately, some of the content we had planned, we had to take down. You guys know all about that. But we think you'll enjoy what's coming up. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. We're probably not going to do a live stream. In fact, I know we're not. And I apologize for that, guys. But basically, I did them on the other channel. I would have had to do a bunch of tiny ones to get you guys ready, and we would have to know a time most people would be ready. I would want my trusted people with me, the people I trust to comment, to be there, and appoint them to handle crowd control. We just don't have the time. I'm sorry, we don't have the time to, practice for this and do it. And I'm feeling a little run down. So, I've been working pretty hard. You will hopefully enjoy tomorrow, really enjoy tomorrow. So, you have that to look forward to. Believe me, there will be some good stuff. We hope you will enjoy it. We worked super hard. We did. So, we will have Thanksgiving together, guys, because I'll be around somewhere unless I'm sleeping because I'm finally catching up on my sleep. But we hope you enjoy tomorrow's, programming. I don't know if we'll have anything else for you today or not. It depends on, if the spirit moves us. We will be digging around Steam to see if they have anything good. And of course, if there are any special things tomorrow, like Steam has a special sale, we'll come on and we'll alert you. Or, something else is going crazy. We probably will be on camera sometime tomorrow, but it depends. We'll see. But we are happy to see you guys today. So if you like what you see, like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you later. Bye-bye.